proud of you. Thank you.
Hello. Are we hearing that? Hello. Are we hearing that? Hello. Are we hearing that? Hello. Right, I've had to change the link here. Probably no one knows that this is what I'm doing. But there we are. Let me just see if I can sort this out. Hello, is anyone there? I've had to restart this. Basically, what happened was that I scheduled a Hi Paul, hi David, hi. Basically, I had scheduled the other video, never done live videos before, and I started it, pressed X, and it cancelled. So, and there it was, gone. So, hopefully people will know to look for this. I have no idea. But here we are. I'm just fixing the camera. You see all of that? That's okay, isn't it? Right. So, I'm going to be building this U-Gears mini buggy here. I've chosen this because it's a Ukrainian company. These kits were made in Ukraine. I have heard from them. They are safe, thankfully, and that also they've also moved their production, I think, to Latvia. So you can still order these at the moment, in spite of everything. Let me just see if I can sort out a link for other people. Okay. Right. So anyway, let's open it up and let's get started. This is this is a new experience for me. So we'll have a look what's inside anyway. These are, I think, laser cut wooden models, which are pretty nice. As you can see here, it comes with two parts like so. Also, we've got some elastic bands, because this is a movable kit, kind of like a toy, I suppose. And then also we've got instructions like so, quite a lot. Though it does say that this should be a relatively easy model and should take about an hour and a half to do. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. It does say that there's a video there that you can scan to watch it. Maybe I should have done that in advance, but there we are. Right, so let's have a look. As I say, please do copy this link and maybe share it, because obviously I've shared a different link which now isn't going to work, which is a bit of a pain. But there we are, whatever. I'm just going to see if I can change the JustGiving link on the page, because at least then if people go onto there, they will find this video. So just give me one moment. Okay. Sorry about this. Talk amongst yourselves. Ah, here we are. Okay, I think I can change it now. Okay, hopefully now the JustGiving page will work. There is a link to the JustGiving page in the description of this video. So there we are. Yeah, I've got it sorted now. So hopefully if you do want to donate, please do. Every little helps, and the link is in the description down below. All right, so we'll kind of see how this gets on. So we need number 1 and number 2. Be interested to know, has anyone, I think I need a screwdriver to get that out. Has anyone there built any U-Gears kits before? Because I haven't. This is a new experience for me. Imagine if I broke the first piece. That would not be getting off to a good start, would it? Yeah, decals from BS Model. Is that, what was that, on eBay or somewhere else? Let's see, hello, hi Max, hi David, hi Angela, hi Chris. Who else we got there? Hi Johnny, hi Paul. Okay, there we are. There's first piece out. There we are. We are making progress, sort of. Right, and then we're looking for part 2, which may well be on the other frame, other sprue. I'm not sure what you'd call these. There we are, part 2. There we are. Okay. So we're actually building now. Now I am using my mobile phone as a camera for this. I'm not checking the battery. It was nearly full when I started the video. Hopefully it survives the whole session, but if I suddenly disappear, then it will be because my camera's run out of battery, or because my internet doesn't work. I don't know. Right. Yeah. So flat tweezers seem to be pretty good for removing the pieces. So next, I'm looking for piece 3. There we are. Can I use my hands? Yeah, I guess I can use my hands as well. Okay, and that goes in like so. Ah, yeah, I've seen that there was an AC Cobra from U-Gears. Oh, right, yeah, I see. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. We want everyone in Kiev and beyond in Ukraine to be safe. Right, part 5. There's a lot of modelling companies based in Ukraine. I've been hearing from Misha, who runs Ukrainian Scale Car Productions. He's giving very regular updates on his Facebook page. Okay, hi George. So I'm building this. We're building this mini buggy from U-Gears. It's a Ukrainian company. It's a wooden model, so a bit different to what I might normally make, and it's the first one I've ever made from this company. So something to bit of a baptism of fire, doing my first ever build like this, completely live on the internet. Thanks, David. Come on. There we are. This company were kickstarted, I believe. I think because they were only set up in 2014, and yeah, people made donations to help them get started. And I've seen some really fantastic models that we bought people as gifts, actually. Fantastic things that you can get. Number 6. There we are. Thanks, Paul Woods. So that thin end or thick end? Probably a thin end, right? Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Is there anyone else at the bench whilst you're watching this? Building something? Let me know in the comments what you're building. I've actually finished my DeLorean. I need to finish the videos personally. That's right. It definitely did go to a news feed. Some of the photos, whoa, really, yeah. Okay. Difficulty with using wood is that you're worried about it, splintering. Okay, so there we are. So we've got A, that's complete. So then we need 9, 9, 11 and 10. Okay, so we're making some progress. Thanks for liking the video. I see we've had 7 likes so far. I'll just add another one to bump that up to 8. The more of you like this, the more likely people are to have it shared on their feeds. So that's really helpful. Thank you. Number 9. So we've got one number 9. There it is. There it is. And then it was 10 and 11. Oh, nice. Is that the that's the new 500, I assume? Getting versions of the old 500 are very difficult, I think. Hi, Sean. This one is not coming out. I suppose what I could do, if I find it difficult, is I could run a craft blade around the edge. Maybe that would help make it less likely to snap parts. I don't know. Any wooden kit experts out there have a good idea about how to remove these pieces? That sounded like it did something. No, well, I've chosen to do this live because it's Ukrainian. To be honest, my next actual plastic model is going to be this. which is also blue and yellow. So I could have easily done this for a Ukrainian build. It probably would have been a bit closer to my comfort zone, but there we are. Craft blade round edge on rear. Yeah, thank you. That helps. Okay. And then, I need an elastic band for the next bit as well. Band H. So somewhere it tells me which band is which, because I think there's about 7 in here. Well, it says 1.5 millimeters. Okay, I think I can probably work that out. As you can see, a load of elastic bands. I think it's... Is that one? Yeah, okay, maybe. Right, let's find it. So we need a part that says U gears. Is this part here? Well, Sean, the oh wow, so let's see. Yeah, okay, give me a break from Revel Route Master bus. Yeah, I'd really like to build the Route Master bus. It's just where would you put it when finished? Oh yeah, replacement parts. Yeah, I might have to get out some wood and a jigsaw if I needed replacements. For how long this will take, it said about an hour and a half, but I don't think they factored in when they, said that that the person might be, live streaming on the internet whilst doing it. So who knows? Might be a bit longer than that. Right? I think it's a smaller elastic band. Oh yes, I'd heard about Solberg Jr. Can't remember his first name. Yeah, I was a big Richard Burns fan back when he was alive, of course. So I'll definitely be doing that as his car. But yeah, Solberg was a great driver too. Okay, and then this goes into this. Like that. I don't know what it was that I said that was funny, Sean. I can't remember what I just said, so you'll have to tell me. Right, and then this goes in here. Needs a bit of it. Like so, I think. It's like a spoiler. Or does that go? Oh no, that goes there. Okay, there we are. Okay, well that seems correct. And then the elastic band goes down. Ah, okay. Oh gosh, right, okay, and that goes down under there because this is mechanical. It will, and yeah, something is going on there. Okay. Well, I hope I've done that right. Well, time will tell. If it doesn't move at the end, then at least I've built something. Right, number 13. Oh yeah. Well, how long have I been going for now? Well, it says half an hour. Except of course I didn't start the video properly, did I? If I ever do a live video again, I'll try to get it correct from the start. Oh no, that's not right. Okay, I'll just leave that like that. I don't know what I've done there, whether that's right or wrong. And then this goes in there. It's like fog lights. Hi Nick, nice to see you. Yeah, this is definitely multitasking. Okay, 16, 15, 14, lots of pieces here. Ooh. Hopefully that wasn't anything important. I did have this horrible feeling that, you know, I could just break something really important to the construction, and then it'd be like, right, show's over. I've broken it. I don't know what I would have to do. Maybe I'd get the Subaru out or something. Okay, 16, 15. That goes through like so. So we've got 12 watching. That's great. Didn't know how many I expected. Hopefully there aren't too many people, you know, going to the other video and finding that it doesn't work. Hopefully they've looked on the channel and realised that I cocked that up. Okay, that goes in the middle. I need another 15 and another 16. So the donations for Ukraine, the charity that I'm doing, crossed over the £100 barrier last night, which is fantastic. Hopefully we get some more donations today. It'd be really great if, you know, we could, you know, double the £100 target that I set, or maybe even more. But as I said in some of my posts, you know, oh, it's a seat. Oh, that isn't what I said in the post. You know, every little counts, you know, whether it's just, you know, £1 or $1 or €1 or whatever it is you can spare. You know, it all adds up and it all makes a massive difference in the end. So yeah, links in the description to the JustGiving site. And if you're a UK taxpayer, then do gift aid it as well, because the government will then pay a little bit on top of your donation. Okay, so this goes there. Yeah, okay. Got space for a driver then. That's good. Right, and then we need 19 and 20. 2020 and there's lots of cogs on this because it is a mechanical model. Right, so we've got 20, I need another 20. There we are. Got it. And then 19. Gosh, these look a bit thin. Let's hope I don't break these. So worried about breaking. Okay, that sounded like it came loose. Good. Thanks a lot, Paul and Angela. Yeah, I'll be here for a little while, so hopefully some people might, you know, come and well, no, hopefully people don't leave. Hopefully more people might come as I'm doing this. Okay, that goes in there, and then that goes in there. Ooh. Tell you what, if I do this and end up with no splinters at the end of tonight, I'll be very surprised. One and two. I recognise this. This is like, it's like building the same as the other side, isn't it? Thanks a lot, George. No, I appreciate it. Remember, if you really want to catch the full thing, the full-length video will be uploaded at the end at some point, as well as the like 5 seconds of me looking at a phone screen that I accidentally uploaded beforehand. Okay, right. So then that goes like oh, that was a bad noise, but it seems to be okay. Number 3. I think they should all come out like that. And number 4. Let's do the other one. Okay. Right, and then I need this here. It's very nice. It's sort of laser cut, and it's got writing on the side and things. Very nice details. So I think that that probably works for some sort of the part of the axle system. Ooh, that noise. And then that goes in there. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, well, hopefully hopefully people will realise my mistake and see that I've put up another video. Okay, so then I need one of these. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. So 60mm diameter. And then I need part 23, and it looks like I need to do some sort of lassoing. So the big pieces aren't so bad. Right, so then goes through that hole there, and then back round there. Okay, great. And then 23 and 24. It's strange, I'm aware that, like, hi Dave, hope you're well, thanks for the donation, by the way. I'm always aware that sort of there's a lot of silence. I'm sort of thinking like, what should I be playing music or something like that? But then, in actual fact, I'd probably end up getting some sort of copyright strike if I did that. What am I looking for here? 24 and 25. Oh, there it is. Oh, wrong number. Right, okay. So as I said at the beginning of the video, some of you might have been here for that. Some of you weren't, I'm not sure. The people at UGears, these were made in Kiev, but fortunately they are safe, and production has been moved, I think, to Latvia. So the website and sales and everything, it's still like completely functioning. So you know, do have a look, because there's some really well built models, and you know, work mechanically as well as just, you know, from an aesthetic point of view. Like that. 28, 29. 29s are in here, the centre of this. Nice to hear it, David. I'd normally listen to podcasts actually when I'm building. The ones I like, I listen to the Kermode and Mayo film review podcast from BBC 5 Live. I've been listening to one recently from The Race, which is a F1 YouTube channel called Bring Back V10s, which is very good. It's got kind of stories from the V10 era of Formula One, which I enjoy. I've also been listening to one called Off Menu, where they speak to like people about like what their like dream meal would be, which is quite interesting. I'm not really a foodie, but it is interesting hearing, especially like in the last couple of years when we've not been traveling anywhere, hearing people talk about all the places they go around the world and what different things they eat. All right, so this goes on here, and it's like it turns one way and not the other. Okay, that's interesting. Hopefully I've done that right. 31, 32, 32, 36. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've got a few stickers on this bench. Cutting mat. You can see some of the other ones here, like so. I'll put that back so it doesn't fall over. Thanks, Paul. I hope I will finish it tonight. I was actually hoping to start the Subaru later, but you never know. See, look, this one. See, look, this one is completely empty. I've taken every single part out of this. It's just this one now. So hopefully I'm making good progress. Thank you, Paul Woods. And then 26 on top. was thinking about painting this, but I quite like the fact that you can see all the sort of details and all the joins. I think that's quite cool. Ah, right, okay, so it needs it so that these cogs are lined up, and in actual fact I've done that wrong. Okay, always important to look at the instructions carefully and not just talk to everyone on here. Yes, David King with Ed Gamble and James Acaster. Yes, that's the podcast. I'm a bit. I often only listen to the ones where I know the guest, which is really, really superficial. But occasionally I listen to the other ones, and I've encountered some new interesting people from watching those, listening to those, I should say. It's not a TV thing. Hello, Sean. And then 33 and 33. Okay, that goes together like so, and then hi Zebra 3, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sean. It's probably because a lot of the links probably go to the failed attempt at running a live stream. This is not easy, this one here. It's got a little sort of bendy bit there, so hopefully that should go in. Ah, there we are. Right. And then, so then this goes here. Sometimes it's really complicated, difficult to see exactly where these things go. The instructions, they're not bad, but it's probably one of those things where the more you build something like this, the more you kind of understand how it works. Just go like that, I think. Not sure. Okay. And then this goes there. Does that look right? Maybe. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, it's I mean, I'm using like a craft knife occasionally to sort of get the bits out of the frame, because some of them just pop out like that, and some of them are just a bit awkward. That's good. Tell you what, the design is very good. They've obviously used some sort of CAD technology or something for this. So then that bends. Ah, okay. And then goes, okay, around like that. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay, that makes sense, I think. We'll have to see at the end whether this works, or whether it's just a static thing. Sean, it is currently just about 20 to 9 here in the UK. Okay, and then that goes there, I think. Does that look right? Maybe. Oh wow, lunchtime. Okay, yeah, that goes like that. Right. Okay, and then, ooh, moment of truth. Right, so that then goes on to the other side. Well, I think that person there is a bot, so I'm going to ignore that. Let's see, can I get this in without breaking it? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, happy Friday, Nick. Yeah, my eldest son got bought a Lego Technic Corvette for Christmas last year, and he was 5 at the time, and the recommended age was like 9 plus, and yeah, I pretty much had to build all of that for him. Okay, right, we're now on to 34. So look, it's looking like a buggy, isn't it? I think I might finish it this evening. Whether it will work is another thing, but, you know, the things I normally build don't move, do they? Oh wow! So whoa, okay. I've not been checking. I've just noticed that our donations have gone up to £240. That's amazing. My initial target was £200. Was £100. Sorry, I should say, and that's really fantastic. So thank you. That's amazing. Oh yes, Nick, of course. So it's this. Mini buggy by U who are a Ukrainian company. This was built in Kiev, and yeah, it's all, you know. Only thing you need is what's in the kit. I did also say that I had heard an update from the company, and they've moved their production to Latvia, so you can still order these, and hopefully all of the employees are safe. But I just felt that it was a really good one to choose. I mean, there's some brilliant Ukrainian model companies out there, but this one I had already, so it seemed like an obvious choice. Okay, so another large elastic band. So this, I'll show you what I need to do here. So I need to sort of loop it around this piece at the back and then sort of twist it over on itself, I think. Hopefully I'll do that right. do that at that end as well. Tell you what, it says 14 and up for this model, so I'm within that age bracket, so hopefully I should be able to deal with anything it throws at me. Okay, so then this part goes at the front, and then it starting to look a little bit more like a vehicle. Does it go in or above? Must go in, right? Thank you very much, Paul and Angela. The donations won't finish tonight, so if you know it, well, if you know anyone else, or you can share the video, for instance, share the donation page, and you know, hopefully we would be able to get that up a bit more. Thank you very much, Nick. Yes, because of course the link that I did put up, they all went that didn't work. There's about a 5-second video of me looking at a screen. Okay, wow, well, it's coming out okay, isn't it? Right. So there we are. Then number 40. Oh, sorry, sorry, Sean, I didn't realise that was a question. My favourite build? Gosh. I think my favourite one when it was finished was probably the Jaguar XJR9 that I did with lights in 2020. But it's Hasegawa, and it's not the best model, and I definitely had issues building it. So the build probably wasn't that enjoyable. I would say my favourite ever build was probably the 99 Impreza WRC that I made, because it was the first Tamiya road car that I'd made, and I got it for Christmas, and it was one of my favourite cars growing up. And it just went together so well. And at the end, even though like I wasn't a particularly experienced model builder, it just looked good. And you know, that's what you want, isn't it? Really. Yeah. I mean, Sean, what's your favourite build? Does anyone else want to share theirs? So I think that this is the steering wheel and the wing mirrors, because you put that through there and fit it into there. That's cool. It's a nice little detail. There we are. So then 42, 43, 42 again for the wheels. So I think this is supposed to be a sort of like off-road. It's got grooved tyres. Oh, 13 watching. I think that might be the highest we've had so far, so that's good. Oh, I love the Tamiya XJR9 because it's got the engine, whereas the Hasegawa one doesn't. Although saying that, I'm not sure I would have been able to fit all the lights, you know, the wires for the lights and stuff, if it had been the Tamiya version. But yeah, if you're listening, Mr. Tamiya, yeah, re-release the XJR9, please. Because I would definitely buy that kit. There we are. And then 44 goes on the outside of the wheel, sort of to hold those in place. I suppose you could use glue with some of these parts, like these wheels, but it seems to just all go together well. I know exactly what you mean there, Chris, because I watched your build of the Mustang, and yeah, it looked amazing. I mean, it was it was built at tooled, sorry, I should say, at a very similar time to the AMG GT3 that I built last year, and some of the way that those new Tamiya kits go together, it's just you can see why they're the best in the world. Yeah, yeah. I totally agree about the Impreza 99. It's a kind of one which I'd probably want to build again at some point, but then I've got so many things that I want to build, and the idea of building something that I've already made, it's I don't know. I mean, it was funny building the DeLorean that I just built. You think Aoshima are better than Tamiya? I have to say, because I was only saying this to some people the other day, I haven't built anything that new by Aoshima. I've built like the Range Rover and the MGB and the DeLorean, of course, but they're all sort of like 90s, 80s sort of builds. Whereas I know, because we were discussing it on an Instagram group that we were in the other day, that some of the newer Aoshima ones have got proper sprung suspension, which is, not something I've come across on any other kit. And then these thicker elastic bands go around here. Delta S4, yeah, that's a great car. Yeah, I'd like to do some more Group B, so that might be the kind of thing. The Senna, yeah. You know what? I've been tempted by the Senna. I've seen some really, really good builds. I might, I might put it on my wish list. Okay. So there we are. We're actually nearly finished. You should see on here that we're really close to finishing. So apparently it's supposed to have a pullback engine, though whether I'll try pulling it back and it will just fall to pieces, I have no idea. Gosh, I've only been on for an hour. Just realised that it said this model should take an hour and a half, and I've nearly finished it. Maybe I will start the Subaru. Yeah, the average 14-year-old, yes. I'd say I was younger when this was bought for me, but only like 1 year younger than I currently am, so not quite 14. I think I will look at getting the Mustang, but maybe I'll have a look to see what other liveries there are, because the one that it comes with is I think it's like the livery that it was in when it was like unveiled by Ford. So it's, but I know that there's a load of aftermarket kits as well. And you know what I was saying there, David. I've not actually built any BMAX or Nunu kits. I should. I think I should. One of the ones I'd really like to build is their what's it called, the Quattro Evolution. But unfortunately, I think it's out of production because I can't find it for a sensible price anywhere. Okay, that goes on there. There must be some spare parts on here because some of these things, there's two sets of lights here. I guess they assume that you might break some things, but why those and not others, I'm not sure. And then 48. Gosh, I am nearly finished. Yeah, Chris, I've always been more, as I'm sure you'll know, into the track rather than street versions of cars, and I think that might have been what has pushed me more to Tamiya than to Aoshima or Aoshima. Wow, Sean, that must have taken quite a bit of cutting to get the doors open. A Lotus Cortina, yeah. I think there's a lot of British cars out there that I think there would be demand for, but I think really I would say that the problem is Airfix, because Airfix used to make a load of British cars in 1/32 scale, and they just don't anymore. They just kind of focus on the planes, or they've just brought out some 1/43 cars, E-Type. There's a Pagani and a Bugatti, which seems an odd scale to bring out those cars, especially the Bugatti, which I don't think has ever been tooled before. This is the last bit, and I can't get it in. There we have it. I've finished. That's pretty remarkable. So yeah, it's taken me just under an hour to get that finished. Less time than I thought. There's a spare elastic band. I hope that shouldn't have gone somewhere. So I think let's just get rid of all that. There's little bits of wood. Don't think I've got any splinters. I think you're supposed to pull it back. Is that working? It seems to be working. Can you see that? Yeah, you should be able to see that. And then I think we'll see if it goes. You're supposed to. No, that didn't do anything. I'll have another look at the instructions. Are you supposed to push that down? Oh, is that it? Okay, hang on. Right, okay. Does it work? Nothing. Let's see. I probably made some sort of mistake somewhere. I mean, things are moving on the inside, but it's not going forward. I don't know what I've done wrong. Yeah. Well, it looks pretty good. I like how that looks, but it doesn't work. But that I'm going to blame me for that. I'm not going to blame you, Gears. That's a good point, David, about the BMAX Nunu kits. I know that there's some British touring cars. I think there's an Audi A4 which they've got listed as a future kit to come out, and I'd really like that. So I will keep an eye on it to make sure I don't miss it. Right, well, that's finished. Except it doesn't work. So who knows? Maybe I need to maybe I need to take it all apart and work out what I did wrong. But it goes backwards, and the cogs in the inside do actually move. So clearly something is working. Right, so I guess we'll have a look inside this. I've already unboxed it, but I haven't done the unboxing video. But yeah, this will be my next build. It was a birthday present from my sister and brother-in-law, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Claire and Rory. I don't think you're watching. Now, as well as the standard kit, I've also got a can of TS50 Mica Blue, which is what I'll be using. And I've also got some Tamiya Twill carbon fibre decals, because on the box you might be able to see that the bug eye lights and also this kind of trim around the front have some carbon fibre, and I think there's some bits on the inside which could be improved with those as well. So that's something to look forward to. And yeah, well, I'll do a little bit of an unboxing here. So yeah, you've got the tyres, mesh. This is something I've not seen on a Tamiya kit before. The rear lights, they've actually given you, and the indicators, they've given you moulded clear red and clear orange. So that's unusual. Yeah, you're right there, Sean. Yeah, the Volvo S70, that's the other touring car that I'd be interested in from BMAX. Then you've got the windows, and the skid plates, which come in clear, which you can then choose to either colour in or not. And these wheels, which were in grey plastic and then have been painted gold already. And I really like that finish. I think Kit Builder Chris was saying to me, that's a really nice finish. So I think I'll probably leave them like that rather than painting over the top of them, which is helpful. I'm not that keen on using gold. A couple of little sprues here. So I just realised I'm showing it over the box, which isn't great. A great feature with this is that it comes with the driver helmets, and there's also decals for those. So that's a nice little thing to add. I've actually got some Subaru pit crew already built that could go with this kit, so that's nice. Oh, thank you, David. Yes, if you want to buy something like this, then if you use the code BOBE10 at Kent Models, you'll get 10% off your order, and it will help the channel. So yes, thank you very much for reminding me of that. But also, if you haven't done so already, click the link in the description to my JustGiving page so that you can help those who really need it in Ukraine. Thank you very much. So here we've got some more suspension parts. We've got a grey sprue here, which has got exhaust, gearbox, more brakes. They've actually got the bonnet clips here as separate little parts, which is not something I've seen on a Tamiya kit, I don't think, but that's nice. Got the seats, very nicely moulded. Dashboard, no flash on any of these, which is great. These are the buckets for the helmets. Got the wing mirrors here, the little bug eye lights, door cards. I mean, that's really nice black. I mean, some things you might not even want to paint because that's a really nice finish. Yeah, better not lose this. So you've also got little chrome decal stickers here for the review mirror, wing mirror, and I think that's for one of the Subaru badges. And then we have got the undercarriage here, a bit of engine detail, roll cage, wings. I know that they also did the Great Britain Rally version of this, which came with the night stage lights. This one for the Monte Carlo Rally doesn't, even though the Monte Carlo Rally was also driven at night. You've got the blue here. It's a really nice kind of blue mica finish, but there are loads of swirl marks in the plastic. So, I mean, I don't see how you could use this unless, you wanted to, like, really weather it. But it's disappointing. I think that if the finish is going to be like this, then they might as well just do it all in white. Because I'm just going to prime over this. But there we are. Who am I to criticise Tamir? Oh yeah, well, if you know what, those Tamiya Volvo 850s, I've seen them go on eBay for 100 quid, maybe more. So then in this bag here, I've got window masks, I've got silver backings for the lights, which is not something I've seen in Tamiya kits before. Then we've got the kind of neon yellow decals with the Subaru logos, and also these are some of the decals for the helmets. And then on this one here we've got most of the white decals. Number 5 was Richard Burns, number 6 was Marco Martin, and number 18 was Petter Solberg. I think later in the season he changed to a lower number when they realised just how good he was. But yeah, right. So I tell you what, I might as well get started because I was going to be doing this for a lot longer. So hold on one moment. So we've got the instructions here. It actually starts with the undercarriage, which it wants TS50. Now the issue with that is that I would then need to prime it and spray it, which I'm not going to do right now. But I'll have a look at what we need anyway. So got a bit of engine detail under here, and then you've got the sort of chassis work, the gearbox. Got a lot of detail there for this, what there is of the engine detail. There aren't many Tamiya kits of race cars with engines. I mean, I guess those Group C ones, but not this. Right, I'm just going to go and get some things to help make this work. So back in one moment. I think the difficulty I'm going to have here is that these parts need priming and painting and whatnot. I might be able to do some of them. I'm not sure about anything. Everything, sorry. Curious. I mean, I could even cheat. I have to say that this undercarriage, it needs to be in this blue. And it's just going to be underneath, isn't it? But I don't know. It's not the kind of thing I'd normally do. By Paul and Angela. I think that if Tamiya released some of those Sierras and Escorts, I think that they would get a huge amount of interest, because the prices I see them go for. I mean, I had to hunt around for. I had to run around for a run around. I had to hunt around for a Focus, and in the end, the only Focus I could find for a decent price was the Hasegawa one, which turned out okay. You might have seen my build of that from last year. Well, anyway, I've got this here, so use my UMP sanding sticks to try and remove some of these burrs. Oh yeah, the super touring era of the kind of mid 90s. I mean, I'd love to build one of those Alpha 155s as well. I was mainly into touring cars in the sort of the late 90s, like the sort of Alan Menu, Jason Plato, and when and Nigel Mansell drove for Ford at one point, didn't they? Didn't he? Not sure how good he was. I can't really remember. I guess actually, because you need to paint the inside of this as well. So that's not really that helpful actually, because if you start gluing stuff to this, but then you need to turn it over and paint this, that's going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? You can see my thinking process, the kind of thing that I would normally leave out of my videos. Thank you very much, Sean. Right, back in a moment. So I've now primed the. Can you hear me, by the way? Because I've got a button to turn on and off the microwave. Microwave? Why did I say microwave? Microphone. Not using the microwave. I'm going to assume that you can hear me. even though no one has commented on that mistake. Right, so I'm just giving some of these parts a little prime, and then I will be back very soon afterwards. 1 second. Oh, okay, so I'm back. So for those of you who, although I assume that everyone who's watching has been on for a while, I finished the buggy a little while ago. It's here. It turned out really nicely. It took a lot less time than I thought it would. I can't get it to work, unfortunately, but still, that's really good. And hopefully, I've been able to. Well, no, I know I have. So thank you very much to those people who have donated, because we've exceeded our target, and that's really going to help people who really need it in Ukraine. So thank you. I have given some of the parts of the Subaru a light priming, and yes, I did do it on the sprue. Just wanted to kind of do it quickly. But yeah, I thought, why not? Why not just do some building, and I'll do it on camera just to make it worth your time. So I'm using Revell Silver here, which I think is right. C16. No, it's not. This is why you should always look at what it suggests. Oh, well, some of these bits are silver, so I'll do those bits first. I like the Revell paints, though, because they are water-based and very easy to use. But this is primed in Tamiya Fine Grey. there's a bunch of colours on this which I don't have. So some of them I will kind of make up for with other colours that I've got. Some of them I'll try to work out, but part of this gearbox needs to be in titanium gold, which I don't have. So I'm just going to do some of it in gold. I know that's not right, but never mind. It's underneath the car, you won't see it. Is there anyone still there? Just while I'm checking, because obviously I went off for a little bit and now I'm back. Hi Chris, hope you're well. Thanks a lot for staying with us. So the gearbox here needs to be in gunmetal, so this is Tamiya. I generally find that Tamiya metallics are pretty good, but I'm not so keen on their gloss and matte and semi-gloss for brush painting. I think the metallics are okay. Not here, Paul. Chris, you built the Tamiya Impreza a little while ago. Do you have any tips for me or for anyone else? The 01 version, that is. Yeah, I've got some of the Revell aluminium. That's a nice colour. Yeah. I used a lot of that when I was doing the Golf Mark 1 Revell kit, which is a really good kit if you like your VWs. The odd thing I find about Revell paint is that Revell, obviously originally an American company, but the German part is now kind of like the parent, aren't they? And a lot of American builders actually aren't aware of kind of Revell aqua paint at all, because it's only been sold over there kind of very recently, whereas I think it's quite well established in the European market, isn't it? Realise what I'm saying, it's not that funny. Built it during the first lockdown. Yeah, well, I know. I mean, God, I built so much during that first lockdown. That was just before I decided to set up the channel. So yeah, I got a lot of building done. Right, so there's the gearbox. I think that looks okay. I mean, this is all going to go underneath anyway, so it's not the most important detail in the world, but still pretty happy with that. That's the catchphrase. Right, back in one moment. Now I've just had a look, and I would imagine that my phone is running out of battery since I'm using it as a camera here, and it says I've been filming now for an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, I'll carry on just for a little bit longer, but if I do suddenly disappear, that's why, and it's not because I've messed up, because I think I've worked out how to do this now. Tell you what, I've not done enough research for this before I started building it, because I don't know where any of the parts are. I might as well just paint some of these things, just to sort of, do it. So the brake discs here I'm doing in Revell Iron. It says metallic grey. I think that's a fairly good match. Second live stream. Yeah, the first one went so well. Realise I've not given myself a wee break. It's just as well I've not drunk that much. I did think about having a beer while I was doing it, and I was thinking, like, worried what I might say. I'll have one afterwards. Does anyone having anything nice to eat or drink? I can't eat personally while I'm doing things like this. I'm always worried I'll I don't know, get poly cement on my toast or something like that. Trailer. You know what? If it was a trailer for the full show, that like 5-second video I did of my face, I probably put people off. So I might well go and delete that other video so that they just think that this is the real one. To go through all my Facebook links and change all of those as well. So this is it actually says that these calipers are supposed to be titanium silver, but I mean, I'm just doing them silver. I think that'll be fine. I'm not a huge stickler for getting exactly the right colours, apart from for things like, I think when it comes to, like, the bodywork, I like to, get authentic colours if I can, but when it comes to mechanical parts, I think, it's fine. Thank you very much, David. Good to speak to you too. I'll let that dry and then I'll come back to those calipers, I think. See what else is there here that I could do. Recently got this, which is quite nice. Got it from the Works, which is just like an art supply shop, and it's really nice because rather than leaving your paintbrushes in the pot where they're going to get damaged, put them like that, and they dry really nicely. I think it was like £2, £3. So there we are, a little budget tip. I am going to probably give about, I'm probably going to go about 5 more minutes, I'd say. Although, gosh, the watches have just gone up to 11. Hello, say hello if you're new there, because I finished the buggy that was going to be the initial purpose of the video, and so I'm now doing a bit of this Tamiya Impreza, just so it's something to do, basically. Otherwise, what would I be doing? Just sitting here and talking to you? Who'd want that? It's also when the chat goes quiet like this, it's really difficult to say whether anyone is actually listening. Am I just talking to myself? Or are some people out there actually listening? Yes, yeah, it happens. Bit of spam. I think. I think I have to say, because of the purpose of the charity live stream, I was a bit paranoid that I might get some Kremlin bots try and invade the chat, but no, Chris. I think it was your imagination. No one said anything. I have to say this is good because over the last few weeks, what with one thing and another, I've kind of stopped doing the modelling. I finished the DeLorean over a week ago, and I mean I was doing like the video editing and stuff, and I did like the giveaway video and things, but I just found it hard to sort of pick up the craft knife. But it's nice doing this. It's sort of given me a new perspective on modelling. Actually doing it and sort of talking to people. Oh, I shouldn't get so mushy.
Let's do this more often.
This bit all needs to be semi-gloss black. That's unusual. Because you'd think that this bit in the middle would be the same colour as this, wouldn't it? I mean, I might do that in the gunmetal just because. Cheers, Chris. Just because I think it will look better with that. Oh, right. I've just heard the low battery noise from my phone. So I think we'll call that a warning that it may well cut out at any moment.
That's exciting.
Yeah, gosh, bit of tension. Minor swing sounds very relaxing. Do you like to listen to a bit of jazz sometimes? Like I don't normally do it like this. I normally try to kind of do the parts when they're needed, but I think because the parts weren't primed, I thought, well, I'll just prime some pieces and I'll paint those ones. It's just a different way of doing things, I guess. Thank you very much, David. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Very kind of you to donate, and yeah, it all goes to, you know, such a worthwhile cause. See, I think that looks good with the gunmetal. Let's say when it gets to 2150, I'll finish, because I think that the phone will cut out, and it would be better to say good night. Oh, thank you very much, David. Great that not only got a donation but also a new subscriber. Lovely to hear. Thank you very much. Might do some more, maybe some more charity live streams in the future or something. Obviously, this one is very pertinent. You know, it's very current. So I guess it's good to, you know, do something when it's in the public eye, you know, when the focus is on it. 1 minute left. A lot of these things need to be matte white, which I think I will spray paint those, because I don't like how the matte white brushes really. But there we are, we've done a little bit, and I did go out and give the Undercarriage a first coat of the mica blue, which I think looks pretty good. And I did a little bit on the interior. That's quite nice. So yeah, I'll probably do a little bit more of that later. And I think I will call that an end. Yes, David, I do have a Facebook page. I've also got an Instagram. They should be in the description here. If they're not in the description here, then look on one of my other videos. and I'm sure you'll find it there. But thank you so much to everyone for watching. Yes, Chris, you're exactly right. White primer does work very well for flat white. In fact, I've used grey primer for matte grey as well. Thank you very much to everyone who's subscribed, donated. It's a really worthwhile cause. I'm sure you've all seen the news of what's happening in Ukraine at the moment. It's amazing that we have exceeded our target, but I'm sure that we could get even more than that. So please do share the video, let people know about it, leave a comment, like, and yeah, hopefully that will really get out there. But thank you so much for spending the evening with me, even if it's a little bit strange. Feel a little bit like I've been on the radio. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Yes.